them if you love your sport. Zaidi. Row 3 of the grid, Aslan Shah, Takahashi and West on row 2. Koyama, the championship leader, starting from 8th. Now Koyama is such a consistent rider. He's only had 1 win this season, 2 seconds and a podium, but he's picked up points everywhere. Even in India, when he wasn't at his best, he picked up a 6th and a 7th place for 19 valuable points.
Yes, he always finished the race. Take the consistency, like I always say. You know? And this track, I think he won here last race. So I think he's got a lot of confidence here now.
Indeed, Koyama did win race number 1 last time that they were in Buram earlier on this season. That was back on the 7th of May when it was blistering hot. Now it's an awful lot cooler. The tyre compounds are less important now because of the cooling track.
Yes, but like I see, now the temperature is going up again. It's going up to 39 degrees. So I think the tyres will now play a small part there.
Okay, the formation lap is on. It gives us a chance once again to run you through the numbers and the names that are really important. And for once, it's not the front row of the grid that really matters, although Chalermpol, Nature Kreisart are both previous winners of the Asia Road Racing Championships. Narucha makes it an all-time front row. West won both times in third, but it's the next 4. Takahashi, Aslan Shah number 25, Zakwon Zaidi 21, Koyama 71. They're the 4 who can win the title, and another tie making up the first, third row. Tiger Harder, the teenager, Yuki Ito, who was so close to winning the title 2 years ago, Ratapong in 12th place, Amadou Destera, don't count him out, nor Andy Farid, nor Akubu, who cannot pick up points today. I need to tell you about that, nor Zulfami can pick up points, wild cards, but because they race in other championships cannot affect this championship. Dimaseki 17th, Fitri Ashram in 18th. Haga, the 41-year-old, bike 41.90. Yamaguchi, all Japan champion in 20th. Andy Muhammad Fadli, 21st. All lapping 140-ish. Mickey Blair and Pattis on row 8 of the grid. They're very, very capable riders. Race number 1 of the weekend. Graham Harvey, I sense you're looking forward to this.
It's everything I've seen so far, the top bikes, the 616s, we're in for one superb race over the 18 laps, 30 minutes of high adrenaline as they now come into the home straight. You can see the shadows being cast over the track, but I'm sure it's still warm ambient temperature, and they'll give these big old fat tyres warmed up very quickly. Ready in a couple of minutes. Front row all time with Chalermpol, Decha and Lucha.
Very much looking forward for this. The calm before the storm. 18 laps, as Graham said. Graham Harvey and Van Mengheng in the analyst chair. This is what we'll be building up for today. Okay, nervy moment there. It's a long way to come to wildcard to get it wrong. So when you look at the red lights up to the left, which will come to the center of the screen in a moment. Red lights are off, we are underway. West has made a good start from the second row of the grid. Also off quickly is Chalermpol. The way will be Nature Kreisart and Chalermpol. 1, 2, 3. West has got himself into third place very early on, so the wild cards are making a wild start. But behind them, what of Zakwon Zaidi? What of Aslan Shah? Well, Aslan Shah's got himself up into 6th place, and everybody is away safe.
Secure their position
is Takahashi. He's made the best start of the championship contenders. Takahashi in 3rd place at the moment. There's almost 2 races that we'll be following here in this. It'll be the front 2, Kreisart and Chilernpol, and then it's the guys involved in the overall championship standings. Could be a little bit confusing, right?
Yeah, well, as you can see, the front 2 have gone away with 18 laps to go. Maybe the bikers at the moment with the championship aspirations, do they conserve that energy, conserve the races?
Already calculated. Now I think the Thai boys are just thinking of how, bring a big gap and try to get away from the guy.
It's Chilernpol and Deichi Kreisart who are leading the way. Takahashi is the closest behind them. Anucha is in 4th place, and then it's a case of Koyama is dropping down. So Chilernpol, Deichi, Takahashi, Anucha, West in 5th, Aslan Shah 6th, 7th Dimas Eki, 8th Koyama, 9th Ratapong.
I think Tiger Haga.
Was indeed Tiger Harder. We can't have any distractions. There's too many things going on. At the front, 65 is Chilernpol, a former champion, of course, of the Asia Road Racing Championship. Deichi Kreisart, twice 2nd in Delhi, last time out. Takahashi is in 3rd place. West has got himself up to 5th place. Anucha in between them. They're the front 5 as we come through. Yamaha Thai Racing Team. And these 2 looking like an early breakaway, Graham.
Yeah, they're right in 2nd place. They don't fight each other. They can work with each other to just build that gap to make sure that they can just fight it out in the latter stages. If they start trying to overtake and undertake each other, then it allows the rest of the train to come back to them. So hopefully Chilernpol and Deichi will just use their heads a little bit here, just to work together to pull away, make a bigger gap at the moment. They're about 2nd, third, about half second, so they need to just pull away and they get to the latter stages, then they can decide who's going to win the race.
Takahashi is the man who's trying to stay closest to them as they come into the end of lap number 2 in the tribute to Bhumibol, which is an impressive feature here. Going through the line at the end of lap number 2, Chilernpol, Deichi, Takahashi 3rd, Anucha and West, and then Aslan Shah, crucially in 6th, Dimaseki 7th, Koyama 8th. Where is Zakwan Zaidi? Zakwan has slipped down to
11th
place.
Yes, he slipped down. I think he must have a really bad start just now, and well, I think first corner that you don't really see Zakwan there, only except Takahashi was there.
Looking at the front 2 here. Sure, later on we'll focus on the battle that's going on behind them, but Zakwan Zaidi, you can just see him coming round the corner. He's a long way adrift, Zakwan Zaidi. The gap is almost 4.5 seconds between him and the leaders. The real gap we're after is between him and Takahashi, which is 3.5 seconds. Takahashi under pressure from Anucha. Chilernpol and Kreisart almost in a race of their own, Graham.
Yeah, well, they look like they're trying to work, but now out to 0.8 seconds in front of Yuki Takahashi. As he covers this second half of the Chang International Circuit. 3rd, you can see Yuki Takahashi and Keith West in 5th place. Take a quick look at the choice here.
Keith West, double winner over in 3rd. Aslan Shah is right behind West, and then behind him Dimaseki. The likes of Dimaseki, Ratapong and Yudhishthira, we talked about them as being potential spoilers. These 2 are being spoilers. Takahashi, gosh, if Takahashi can hold on for 3rd place and pick up 16 points, that would really dig into the lead that Koyama and Zakwan Zaidi have got in the championship standings.
Yes, I think definitely. I mean, you can see Takahashi is trying all his best, trying to stay up with the 2 Thai boys, Chilernpol and Deichi. I think it's a bit hard for Takahashi to stay up, and It's like West already passed Anucha in the last turn there.
Forgive us if we talk about what you're not seeing on screen. We're now seeing Takahashi. That's important because
Then Takahashi went up.
And it's Takahashi who's down. What an error from Yuki Takahashi.
I think he went the bike too much there. I think the bike just, the front just went off.
Well, that really opens things up again, and now he'll be hoping that these two stretch away and those who aren't in the championship race can really push on. There is Takahashi, came off.
Well, it looks like does his back wheel go there, I think?
Yes, the back wheel just step out.
Evasive action from Ant West. He's done really well, the Aussie there, to avoid any contact. But all that does, it increases the lead of Chalermpol. Anucha will now take third, and yes, Aslan Shah Kamruzaman, he is now in fourth place. West has been dropped. Limaseki into fifth. We'll need to catch up with Ant West because he was forced very, very wide. There he is, just coming into the back of your screen, but evasive action from West, but bonus for Aslan Shah.
Yes. Just now West was trying to avoid Takahashi, and the boys behind just went past Anthony West, and now looks like Anthony West gonna work his way up again.
Koyama is in 8th, Zakwan Zaidi is up to 9th, and Zakwan is close to the heel of Tomoyoshi Koyama. That suggests either Zakwan's getting quicker or Koyama's getting slower.
And we've also got a change of leader as well. Detch is managing to get past his compatriot Chalermpol, so 4 laps down, 14 to go. There's still a tie, 1, 2, 3 with Anucha in third, Aslan Shah fourth, and poor Keith West has just gone down to P10, but it still remains in the action to pick up some points.
There are multiple narratives that we need to follow in this particular race. The leaders are Nature and Chalermpol. This is the battle for, where are we now? Desperately having a look at this is Amadou Destira, battle for P6. So Koyama is in 8th place. He's the third in this group, Koyama. There he is. He's the championship leader, Zakwan Zaidi, right on the tail of Koyama. If we can just follow there, indeed we are, as the cameras are picking it up. There is Koyama, followed by Zakwan, followed by West.
Yes, this championship leading riders have to work hard again, and you can see all of them, 3 of them together there. So it's going to be interesting to watch all of them, except for Aslan Shah, he's still in front there.
Zakwan goes ahead of Koyama. There is Zakwan Zaidi, 11th at one stage, is now up into the top 7, and Zakwan Zaidi is lapping very quickly, 140.293, best lap of 140.167, lapping very consistently, Graham Harvey.
Yeah, it looks like they're all bedding down for the long haul here, 13 laps to go. The top 7 all remain the same, and Zakwan Zaidi, you say, to P8 from Koyama P9. So there's a long way to go. Just settling down now from the long haul. Have some quick charges at the end.
They're focused on the middle of the pack because the front two, Deja Kreisart and Chalermpol, they're a long way away. But this is the battle. Zakwan is in the championship race, so is Koyama, and that is Zakwan taking Koyama. Looking strong.
Yes, but I always don't count out Koyama. Koyama always be there, and like you,
the whispering shadows.
Yes, every race he'll be there.
Yeah, he's always in your shadow, always there to take advantage. But at the moment, Zakwan Zaidi, Musashi Bunchu Honda Racing. Now his next job is to get close to the riders in front of him, which is Yuki Ito and Amadou Destira. Is close to the back of Yuki Ito, but Koyama, yes, that's Koyama. You never write him off. So the race within a race, Graham.
Yeah, well, it looks like these Detcher is still leading from Chalermpol as they finish another lap, 5 in the book. looks that this battle for the overall championship is going to go right down to the wire, as we always see in the ARRC. No change in the top 16, in fact, so they're just being very metronomic in their pace. I'm sure with 12 laps to go, just trying to watch what the others are doing and have some late charges in the end, but it's still Decha from Chandler Pole and Lucia, that's your top three.
It's hardly a procession because there's plenty of intrigue going on within that, but these are the leading two. Decha Kreisart, the lead between Decha and Chalermpol is 2 seconds ahead of third place. Anucha, let's rejoin. Well, there's the gap. So there's the front two. Decha, who leads from Chalermpol. Anucha in third. Aslan Shah, he's quietly just getting on with the job there, Kwame Kang.
Yes, you can see he's working his way up trying to catch Anucha, and I think he doesn't really go his way. You see, like Anucha is just pulling a bit, but if you compare his lap time with Anucha, I think
best of 139.9
and Anucha is 39.7. It's a slight advantage there.
He's got Dimaseki between him and the chasing pack as well, so he's got protection, but he's in double digits for points if he can hold on to fourth place. There is two championship rivals in single points.
Yes, but you also must know that Dimas will definitely try to pass Aslam, whatever it takes to get more points.
Up to the front, Decha and Chalermpol are through, Anucha through, Aslan Shah fourth, Dimas Eki in fifth, Yudhistira, Zakwan, West has overtaken Ito, and Koyama is dropping down. Koyama down to 10.
That is big news here, but it's still a domination of Yamaha over Kawasaki. Anucha's actually clipped some time back. He's only 1.6 behind Decha and Chandler Pole as they go around this 180. And I think these two guys are just working together to make sure they can get into the final stages. Probably with about 5 laps to go, then we'll start racing properly to work out who's going to win the race. But it's still all to play for. Zakwan and Zadi, he's P7, Anthony West is 8th, Yuka Ito 9th, and Koyama is at 10. That's where the story is of the overall championship.
Look at that, West has overtaken Yudhistira, and Zakwan's overtaken Yudhistira. Zakwan Zadi has made up 2 places there. He's ahead of Yudhistira, West has gone with him, he's ahead of UK Ito, and Zakwan is on a charge.
Yes, you can see Zakwan is definitely trying to catch Dimas, and of course he's bringing the group behind him up there.
Zakwan, they're all on the same compound tyres, let's remember that, so it's now largely down to the setup of the bikes and also the ability. Here's the championship standings, just a 4-point differential, and Zakwan's going up, Koyama's going down. West on the inside, and Ant West bullies his way through and then gets nipped on the inside from Zakwan, then accelerates over the start-finish line. Ant West at his best.
Definitely, as Zakwan is now P7, Yudhistira is now P8, so they're the only rule changes with Anthony West P6 going up to P6. They're the only rule changes down to P14, while you've got Karudin, who's a guest driver, and Ikan Akubu in P15. But it looks like as we get 10 laps to go, it's all to play for with Decha, Chandler Pole, Tron Pace from Anucha, Aslan Shah, then there's Dimas Eki, Anthony West P6, and Zakwan Zadi currently leading the overall championship from P7.
There is Zakwan, we're keeping an eye on Zakwan. He's not so much concerned about Ant West, although we'd like to be ahead of him. He's more concerned about Koyama in that little group behind him, but Koyama is now beginning to make a move there. Koyama, he had a look on there on UK Ito. West leads, there's Zakwan, then Ito, and then Koyama is ahead.
So I think Yudi's taking back there as well.
Yudhistira's taking it back up. Too many subplots going on. We need It's
Oh, there he takes units back there. And
yeah, Koyama's there, so Koyama's back up to 10. He had a nervy situation before Como when it was going backwards. Now he's going forwards.
Well, I think he knows the championship's on the line here. He's got to pick up some points. You can see his main protagonist, which is Zakwan Zadi, doing well at P7. So you may want to get some more points as they come through. 9 laps gone. Netcha from Channel Port and Nucha Aslan Shah. It's Ito's up to 8th, Yokoyama is 9th, and Chitapong Wakron in P10. So Koyama just get past Ito, and then he can just sit on the back of Zakwan Zadi and just try and psych him out for the last stage of the race.
Whispering Shadows back.
yeah, he's coming back. I've seen always. You can't count him out.
This is the front of the race. Nature Kaisar, Jalem Paul. Ties 1, 2, 3 because Anucha is in 3rd place. He's a couple of seconds down on these front two. Well, he was, sorry, 1.5 seconds down on these front two. Jalem Paul Polomai, our Thai racing team alongside Nature Kaisart. We are approaching the halfway stage of this Supersport 600cc as it is race 11 of 12 of the season. While we're enjoying Nature and Chalermpol, they're not the main narrative.
I mean, you look at them, the 3 Thai boys, they're still doing 39 compared to Aslan and Dimas. Back there, they're doing 40s, and they're very consistent.
So Aslan Shah, he's one of the 4 who have got a chance of the title. Consistent rate.
Yeah, he's very pressure at the moment. He's got some pressure from Dimas Pramatar at the moment.
Dimaseki had a look on the inside, but Aslan Shah's a former champion of this competition, so he knows how to close the gap. But Dimaseki having a close look, looks on the inside. Dimaseki, again Aslan Shah late on the brakes, curls into the corner. Terrific stuff, and Zakwan Zaidi has dropped down. Yuki Ito ahead of Zakwan.
Yes, Yuki Ito, I think Zakwan must have had a mistake somewhere on that. Koyama is right behind.
Zakwan has a look on the inside of Ito. Zakwan goes on the inside of Ito. Slide from Ito, but Zakwan slides inside. Koyama is still there just watching. Enjoying this, Graham?
Oh, it's absolutely cut and thrust, it's superb. And I think if I was Koyama, I just hope that Ito and Zadi keep fighting, because then that allows you to pick up the pace and get closer to them. And who knows, we've seen it before, that Ito, if they get too close, they may come on proper, and then Koyama just going to jump up to P7. These 2 guys just get off the line and get off pace.
When you say that, because what you say normally happens a couple of laps later. So for Zakwan Zaidi's hopes, let's hope it's not that case. But there is Aslan Shah, he's through in 4th, West in 6th, and Zakwan has got himself ahead of Ito once again. Zakwan's up to 7th, and Whispering Shadow, Koyama is right there once again. But in Koyama's shadow, that's Titipong, Yudhistira's dropped down, and Ratapong's in there as well. So good races. West, Zakwan under pressure from Yuki Ito. Lovely slide from Zakwan.
Yeah.
Great skills.
Yes, I bring a bit dip there, that's why the bike's moving around there. So it may cost him a bit the tire wear will later on will, graded, and because they were having problems for the last 2 laps.
Was a nod of approval from you there. I saw it, you were watching going, yeah, that's good skills. In the meantime though, Nature is miles clear. He and Jalempol, I should say, are miles clear. Over a second ahead of Anucha. Then you've got Aslan Shah, a green livery. These are the front 2. Race within their own race. Anucha has been in 3rd ever since the end of the 1st lap. So Anucha looks like he's settled in, and it's a tie, 1, 2, 3. How can they sort it out? Anucha actually getting closer to the front 2, and we've not really mentioned Anucha, but he's playing his own race, and consistently keeping close to the front two.
Yeah, no, I think Anucci is very shrewd here. The front two trying to work to open up a gap, and maybe Anucci's trying to save his tyres for a late charge at the end. We've got 7 laps to go. It was about 2 seconds. He was behind the front two. Now it's coming back to 1 second. So it seems like his game plan was to serve his tyres and charge hard at the end. But it's all about this overall title between Zardi P7 and Yokohama P9.
Let's have a look back at Aslan Shah Kamuzarman, who may well be able to influence things. This is P1, P2 as they come round the infamous corner number 12. There'll be 6 laps to go as they go over the start-finish line. There is Aslan Shah in the green livery. Look at that, Dimaseki right on his back wheel. And West also in there as well. The Kawasaki guys, they're trying to keep cool. They're trying to look as though they're in control, but their hearts must be thumping. This is Aslan Shah Kamuzarman under pressure from Dimaseki.
Under pressure from Dimas, definitely. And you can see Anthony West is down there. And so I hope that I mean, they definitely will give Aslan a very big pressure there.
Further down.
It looks like Tissipong's dropping off the stone. He was around P12, and now he's almost right out of the race. It's P23, so I don't know whether it's come off or he's actually gone into the pits. He's had some mechanical failure, but Tissipong's right now down to P23, so something's happened to him there. To the front of the race, it's still Dexter from Chandler Pole and Nucha. He's still second behind Adlan. Nothing's really changed with Zardi P7 and Koyama P9.
Okay, this is Yuki Takahashi. Remember, he came off before. He's now back on the track. He is in 22nd place overall. Where is he from the points? He's 20 seconds off a 15th place. So this is a long, long road, which is rapidly getting shorter for Yuki Takahashi. These are the leaders who are 45 seconds ahead of Yuki.
I think these boys are in their own league, and they really tear all the competitors up. And like before the race goes, the Yamahas are good in this track, so I think they have been using the advantage to make use of the bike.
This is the H. Kreisart. Look at that, it is so impressive. Chalermpol in second, Anucha still holding on without really being able to get close to the front two. I thought for a moment he was closing things before, but it's just dropped back a little bit now for Anucha in third place. He has a look behind himself to see if there's any pressure on him from Aslan Shah. The answer is no, but Aslan Shah now faces pressure from Anthony West, not Dimaseki.
Yeah, Anthony West is on charge, P5, right back there. He's still got, you can see that Koyama has his sights on Ito, and his main target is Zardi, P7. It's all about his overall title, but I think it's going to be a tie podium shutout with Dexter, Chandler Pole and Anucha, with just 5 laps, 4 and a bit laps to go.
And West all over the back of Aslan Shah Kamuzarman. Aslan Shah is held off Dimaseki. West, well, can be an aggressive fellow on the bike. He's right on the back wheel of Aslan Shah Kamuzarman. Aslan Shah won't want to lose 4th place because it does mean he's getting closer to the likes of Koyama and Zakwan Zaidi. There's Koyama at the back, there's Zakwan. As Koyama goes on the inside of Yuki Ito. Koyama inside Ito, but not inside Zakwan. But Koyama makes up a place, and the Whispering Shadow strikes again. As they go through, Dexter, Chalermpol, Anucha, Aslan Shah, West, Dimaseki, Zakwan, Koyama, Ito, Yudhishthira, Ratapong. How far down is Takahashi? A long way down is the answer.
Yeah, it's a very long way down behind. And just now you can see the passing, you know, he tried to overtake Yuki Ito. And he did break really deep there, and of course he can handle the bike, and but when he come out the corners, he's a bit slow. That's why Zakwan never get there.
Obviously at this stage, adrenaline is there, but when does fatigue kick in? Because they're now 3/4 of the way through this race.
Fatigue will kick in now, I think the last 3 laps.
So that means that affects the braking, it affects the bike handling.
Yes, definitely. And of course the tire wear and all this.
Zakwan Zaidi leading this little battle against Koyama. Koyama leads by 7 points in their individual battle. So as close as he can stick to Zakwan, it's damage limitation him. Ahead of him, Aslan Shah. Zakwan. There is Koyama. Behind them, Yudhishthira. We've got 3.5 laps to go. Race within a race within a race. That's how they're timing. Pretty consistent timings.
Yeah, and the main thing here is Koyama going to try and outsight Zakwan at that corner. Next time around, Zakwan keeps that line, but Koyama tries to come on the inside. That's how he overtook the previous lap. So we'll have to wait for this outstanding last turn, turn 12, just to see whether Koyama gets the position on Zakwan.
I can tell you ahead of them, Anthony West has taken Aslan Shah Kamruzaman. We're focused here on the efforts of Yudhishthira coming on the inside of Koyama. Yudhishthira takes the inside line from Koyama. Koyama tries to strike straight back, but there is West, he's in 4th. Aslan Shah is in 5th, both with a look back to Dimas Eki in 6th. Zakwan Zaidi in 7th, and then he'll be delighted to see Ahmed Yudhishthira in 7th, but won't be thrilled to see him in 6th, because Yudhishthira's gone on the inside of Zakwan Zaidi.
I think Yudhishthira Zakwan's still in front.
Well, Zakwan was taken and then took it straight back. He took the inside line, but Aslan Shah is coming closer to the group. And Yudhishthira has another little look on the inside of Zakwan. This time Yudhishthira does go through.
So it's now game on for the title. Zakwan, he's trying to come on the inside again. And of course, Yokohama's just watching this all. He can probably just see where he can overtake on the inside or the outside, comes down to turn 12. That's going to be quite crucial. As now we come down into this turn, and again, Yokohama takes that inside line. The slide there by Zakwan. Is he going to take this position away? He manages to get that position. So as we come now on the penultimate lap, we have Zakwan Zaidi P7, and we've got Yokohama on P8.
Koyama, championship leader, he had a look, and he is now behind Zakwan Zaidi, and Ahmed Yudhishthira, who's taken the vote, has been overtaken by the vote. What a race within a race. Up at the front, Daychurn, Chalermpol, Anucha, they are well clear. West is ahead of Aslan Shah and Dimaseki. This is the 3rd group. Zakwan from Koyama, Yudhishthira, and Ito has a look on the inside of Koyama. Yudhishthira and Ito go ahead of Koyama.
Yeah, I think Koyama must feel the pitch there, looking at Zakwan getting away, and still got another 2 riders, and now he's doing his job, catch up Yuki Ito, pass him, and the other guy he's got to do his duties.
Well, Koyama's now got back ahead of Ito. Yudhishthira is ahead of Koyama. He just wants, Koyama just needs to keep Zakwan Zaidi within his sight lines. If he's 1 place down, it's okay. If it's 2, it's not as good. If it's 3, then he begins to worry.
Yeah, it's the best if you want to be in front of Zakwan. This is what the team manager wants to tell him. He's going to be in front of Zakwan.
And he's got only 1.5 laps if he can possibly do it. Zakwan Zaidi has got free track ahead of him, but 3 riders right on his tail.
It's going to be a great finish here. Can Koyama get closer to Zaidi? The main thing is you've got to finish the race to get the points. So hopefully they're all going to be nice and clear runs. But Koyama has to get past and use Yistra really to have any chance of getting closer to Zaidi. And we now on to the last lap.
Last lap, Deja Kreisar, Chalermpol, Anucha, 1, 2, 3. West, Aslan Shah, Dimaseki, 4, 5, 6. Zakwan, Yudhishthira, Koyama, 7, 8, 9. This is the battle for P7 as Zakwan is under pressure from Yudhishthira. Koyama goes on the inside. Koyama takes the place. Zakwan Zaidi has a look, there's contact. Yudhishthira goes through. Zakwan holds on. Koyama just behind him. Sensational racing. And ahead of them, Aslan Shah looks at Ant West, Yudhishthira, Zakwan, Koyama still there. There is West in P4. Behind him, you've got Aslan Shah. How Aslan Shah would love a P4 himself. He's got half a lap to try and get it. This is P7 where Koyama has overtaken Zakwan Zaidi.
What a finish, eh?
It'll be good for Koyama for the championship, definitely, yes, Graham?
Oh, completely. This is a great little finish. It's not over yet. There's still half a lap to go. Who knows, that final turn 12, it could all happen again. It could all change.
This is battle for P1 where Deja Kreisart is leading. This is almost secondary, but Kreisart will take the apex in first place. Chalermpol in second, Anucha in third. That will be the 1, 2, 3. Behind them, what is going on? Aslan Shah has taken the place, and look, Zakwan Zaidi inside Koyama. Zakwan Zaidi will take points ahead of Koyama to keep the championship wide open. 3 racers within 1 race, and points galore, and at the end of it, Zakwan just gets closer to Koyama. Fabulous racing, fabulous racing.
That is a really good finish. Not until the last corner, as you call it, for the overall title. Built up a tie 1, 2, 3, a tight podium for Saturday. So we've got Decha, Chalermpol, Anucha, Aslan finished 4th, Keith West 5th, Damas Eki 6th, but the main headline news from this round is that Zakwan Zaidi managed to get 7th right on the last corner from Koyama in 8th. So that's going to have some major implications on the overall title of this 600cc Super Sports class as we go into the last race of the season tomorrow Sunday. Make sure you're with us, don't miss it. It's going to be an absolute cracker.
Well, my rough calculations tell me that Koyama still has the championship lead, 6 points clear of Zakwan Zaidi. Aslan Shah's 4th place though, what a corner he took there. He moves up to 129 points. Takahashi, 0 points today. He's almost out of the reckoning, but we go into the final race of the season with Koyama and Zakwan Zaidi separated by just